Welcome back. Welcome back to this town hall debate on the Mutunga succession. We are looking at who should be the Kenya's next Chief Justice. And we're now going to engage the audience to ask their questions, and I'll start with the gentleman on my left. Kindly introduce yourself and be very specific as to who you're asking the question.
My name is Wasilwa from the Kenya School of Law. I have a question about Justice Smokin Wanjala. He sat as a member of the JSC, although he's resigned. Will it have an influence on the JSC in picking up the next Chief Justice?
Okay.
Thank you.
Next question. This gentleman here.
Okay. First of all, I'm privileged to be before my seniors. I'm Waswa Oringe. I just want to know, on matters touching on integrity, don't we think that Visram himself, at the time when he was nominated by our retired economist president Mwai Kibaki to be the Chief Justice, don't we know? Does he know that he knew the procedure for appointment? Then, so we cannot then allow him to be shortlisted just because my senior there said that you know, that was not his problem.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm sure you heard them talking about
yes.
So is there any specific one you want to respond to that?
Yes, I'm just turning the question to my senior to kindly respond to that, because I think...
Who exactly? Who's your senior? They're all your seniors, you say. Who specifically?
Okay. My senior, Judith Ongor.
Judith Ongor, okay, brilliant. The ladies? Yes, go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. I'm Bennett from KSL, and I would specifically like to ask about Dr. Nzamba Kitonga.
Okay.
You know that he is, as the panelists said, that he's a man of peacemaking. So would you think that that would influence the GSC, as we need a judiciary that is integrated, that speaks one voice? So is he going to bring the peace that is needed and the decorum that is needed in the judiciary?
Who do you want to respond to that?
Any of them.
Okay. All right, we'll have this gentleman here. Oh, that gentleman first. We'll come to you. That gentleman.
Thank you. My name is Chekai Musa. I'm the Deputy Speaker Bunga la Mwanainji. My question goes to Smokin Wanjala.
You're talking about Smokin Wanjala?
Yeah.
Your question will go to any of these.
About Smokin Wanjala.
Okay.
And I'd like Madam Cholei to respond to that.
Okay.
Smokin Wanjala started the bench that determined the case of Gidero and Waditu election petition. And we all know what happened, and what even affected to Noi. So can that have an effect to Smokin Wanjala becoming the CJ, next CJ?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You can kindly pass that microphone to the gentleman here.
Thank you very much, Hussein. First of all, I would like to ask my question concerning the Justice Visram. First of all, prior to his nomination...
Your name?
Oh, sorry. My name is Jose Kabwajo, and as I usually say that you can call me Jose. Okay, my question is, Visram, prior to his nomination to become the Chief Justice by the retired President, Honorable Mwai Kibaki, there was issues going around in the media that he was a judge of the certain class of people. When he awarded, I remember there is a time he awarded a compensation to one Nicholas Biwott of about 30 million on a defamation case, one which was seen to be the most highest. And now, pairing that with the whatever my learned seniors are trying maybe to set aside that it was not his issue,
right,
to the question of his nomination, and maybe his quietness may be presumed to mean acceptance. How will he now be able to preside over, as the Chief Justice, on very heavy and weighty matters that pertain to this country, especially when it comes to the issue that is very emotive of the presidential elections?
All right.
Thank
Lady
you.
here.
Thank you. My name is Njeri Thorne. I'd like to direct my question at Apollo Mboya. It's about smoking Wanjala. And I've noticed you're slightly biased towards him, so I thought I'd ask you directly. Given that corruption is quite rampant in the judiciary and it's something you're looking to fight, how does that sit with the fact that he himself has been implicated in cases of financial mismanagement, and also the fact that there was some discord between the JSC and the Supreme Court, and he was actually involved? How does that sit well with you? That's my question.
All right, thank you very much. I think we'll take those first, and then we'll continue from then. Apollo, because there's a question about smoking Wanjala that's been directed to you, I'll also ask you to respond to the first one, together with this one, plus any of the other panelists, whether it will have, there's any, because he is also a member, he is a member of the Judicial Service Commission. Conflict of interest, now that he'll be going to appear before the Judicial Service Commission.
Thank you. Let me start with the last one of Njeri. Smoking Wanjala has been implicated. Again, you know, the principle that we operate in Kenya, the rule of law, you are innocent until proven guilty. Okay? There are allegations, and that is true, there are allegations. Has he been proven guilty? No. In a court of law. That is the only answer I can say for now. But as, whether there are allegations, and my sister here has endured a lot of allegations, and they've never been proven. You know, so that's how I want to answer that. Secondly, so that I can just go quickly, he is a member of JSC, yes. As far as we know, because we are not privy to what is going on in the meetings of JSC, he stepped aside from all the deliberations regarding the appointment of the Chief Justice and Deputy Chief Justice, the current recruitments going on. And we believe that that's exactly what has happened. And that is the proper way of doing it, where you are conflicted, you announce, and you don't engage in that process, and it's done. And I think what he has done is the correct position. On whether he'll get it, I don't know. Okay. And Jerry Thorne's question. Yes, I did. That's the first one. Oh, that's the first one. That's the first yes. Yes. I don't know if anyone has a contrary opinion to what Apollo has responded to. Then we'll move to the next question that was asked, and I think that was about Vishram. Again, two questions. One was, at the time he was nominated by President, he knew the procedure. I think we discussed about this, but you can respond to it again. But then I want you to start to respond to this, Harvey. Vishram and the case, the Biwott case, his award to former Minister Nicholas Biwott, then Minister, 30 million shillings against Dr. Ian West and others for defamation. We know it drew a lot of outrage and condemnation for the high award. That is the question they're asking. Yeah.
Now, you said your name is Jose Kabwajo. Now, the decision you're talking about was made in respect of about 7 defendants, 2 of whom agreed to settle that matter out of court, and the agreement was for the settlement at a sum of Kenya shillings 10 million. 2 defendants. The rest of the defendants did not defend that suit and continued publishing the defamatory information. And what the judge directed is that for those 7 defendants, they shall pay damages in the region of 15 million, together with another 15 million. Now, if you look at it from that point of view, if 2 individuals have been ordered to pay 10 million, 7 jointly and severally have been ordered to pay an aggregate of 30 million. And in actual fact, what the plaintiff wanted in this particular case was a total sum of 75 million. But more importantly is this: I do not think the judge really has to be criticized on account of that factor. This decision was never appealed against. So who is it that is complaining? But more importantly, reputation is such a big thing. I don't think you can even quantify it in money. If you were to defame me and call me a murderer today, I don't think 30 million would be sufficient to remedy that. I think I'll even ask for 200 million. So in my estimation, I don't think there is anything wrong with that award. Okay. Yeah. And the judge will not be faulted. He was courageous enough to do that which many have shied from doing.
Right. If anybody else wants to respond to that, hold your horses. We're taking another commercial break. We'll come back. We have time now. We've been told, so we'll get more time. We're getting a commercial break. We'll come back after this break and talk again to the audience.